to another Draw With Me video. Today I wanted to do something special based on a little trip I just took with my friend to a conservatory in Chicago. So of course I'm starting out with a new page. This is a new sketchbook I got while I was vending at a art market, also in Chicago, over some weekend in May. I've been doing a lot of art markets recently, and I've been spending a lot of time with my really creative peers, and it's inspired me to do a lot more art than I normally would feel inspired to do. So here I'm just prepping a sketchbook page with some acrylic paint that I'm later going to go over with my RTX markers, and I'm just going to be painting one of the pictures that I took at the conservatory when I went out with my friend. I'll put my reference picture on the screen now, but I'll also go through some of the pictures that I took later in the video as well. Now that I have that background all done, I'm just going to go through and show you some of the pictures that I took when we were out. This was my first time getting to see anything like this in Illinois, so it was really cool to just go and have a relaxing day where we could just look at a bunch of plants and feel connected to nature. And now it's finally time to get to work. So of course with the RTX markers, I'm trying to start with my darkest color and build up highlights from this first initial layer. Basically this means like a lot of trial and error for the shapes that I'm creating, and I'm pretty much just trying to wing it and just fill in as many shadows as I can find. Then once I have the shadows all done, I'm just going to build up colors later and later, like I said, adding highlights, and hopefully I'll get this like really nice like painterly kind of illustration. I think it's so satisfying to like color in these really big spaces and just watch as the paint kind of fades into the like background wash I have. I think it's really pretty. So now I'm gonna start going in with my lighter colors and building up those layers. I'm making sure that I swatch everything first because with the RTX set that I have, some of the like greens are like super cool, and I want to go as warm as possible for this because I want it to feel very like nature forward and not quite so like abstract. You can still see though that even like the warmest hues that I have are still like very cool. Something I do to try to like mitigate this and warm it back up is using yellow instead of green on a pink background, and depending on the value of, I'm not sure I'm saying that right, but depending on the value of the yellow that you're using, it can look greener with color theory, and that is how I like avoid making things look too cool most of the time. But in this case I just decided to go with it and lean into it as much as possible without again making it look too like unrealistic and abstract. Anyways, that's all the yapping I have to do. I will let you watch the rest of the video. And that pretty much wraps up this illustration. I did change one thing at the end that I didn't record. I didn't love the like kind of brown outline I did, so I ended up going over it with like a red, which really made the oranges pop. And I'm really happy with how that turned out. You can see it in the final clip. But that's about it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!